Guys, at MetaPCs, it's not just about the PC, it's about the experience. So we thought it would be fun to take you behind the scenes, give you a tour of what it's like to be here in Phoenix at MetaPCs. Let's go, come on. We're gonna be checking out the showroom, hitting the track on our new racing sim, check out where we make the custom water cooling and case prints, meet the builders, and then take you upstairs where the magic happens. Our content office is where these videos get made, and we're gonna show you the tech and the vibes that make it happen. I didn't wanna give away the secrets, but hey, they convinced me. Then we're gonna take it all home in the studio. All right, this is the showroom, so whether you're bringing a PC in for repair, buying one of these amazing systems, which are just waiting for a new home, or even just saying hi, this is where it all goes down. All right, guys, check this out. This is a live streaming studio. Let's say hi to David and Jared. Hey guys, what are you doing? Oh, wait, you're live?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that would make sense. This is a live streaming studio. What you guys doing?
Oh, you know, we're just doing some live video, just talking about PCs and whatnot. Where's the bald guy? He's around. He's doing CEO stuff.
Upgradius graphics
cardius. Someone asked me with this in my job description, and I went, nope.
You guys do this every day?
Every single day from 10 to 2 Mountain Standard Time.
Wow. I will be sure to tune in. We do build streams Monday through Friday, and that's where the magic happens. Now, the next new addition is our upgraded racing sim. Hold on, I'm gonna set a new track record while we show the specs and some B-roll. We're running this sim on our Night Reaper build. It's got a Samsung 49-inch OLED ultra-wide panel, and we went full Fanatec with the Club Sport Cockpit Club Sport Pedal B3. We're level 3'd out of our freaking minds with Fanatec components. Phil, did I do good? Let me introduce you to some of the power players up front. This is Wyatt. He works in the sales department up front. Hey, Wyatt.
Hey.
Wyatt got this job by building a computer in a kitty litter box that we found on Marketplace, and then we gave him a job.
That is true.
It's pretty cool. What was in that PC?
Oh man, it was I think an Intel like 9400 with a Arc A380.
What's most important is it played Fortnite.
100 frames.
100 frames, baby. He got the job. That's all you got to do. Just make a build in a weird box. Work for Wyatt.
$1 per frame.
Can't afford not to. This is Marcus. Hey, Marcus, say hi.
Hello.
Why are you wearing a fedora?
It's not a fedora, it's a bowler's hat.
All right, that's Marcus. Technically, hold it. It's a bowler's hat. Let's talk to some of our tech superstars. Come on. Who we got in here? We have 2 guys on the phone that can't talk to us right now. They're talking to customers. Now, we stim a lot, so they made us work in the back of the building so the customers couldn't hear or see us. I mean, probably. Anyway, check this out. We wanted to make it a home, so we had the walls painted by a local artist that goes by Champ Styles. And we've got John Halo, Bullet Bill, and this over here is my Garfield collection, which seems to be constantly growing, all on its own. This office is where we write the content that you see on the channel and also handle important things like brand meetings, creating new characters, and brainstorming ideas for PC names that ultimately don't ever get used.
Steve.
Now this is my setup, and I'm gonna show you. In my PC, I've got a freaking 5070 packed into a little tiny fractal Terra. Hey, Phil, what about your setup?
Well, I've got a Shure SM7B hooked up with the Go XLR for voiceovers or anything else that we need to record, like ad content and stuff. Got a triple wide monitor setup because I do a lot of project management, a little bit of editing, a little bit of Photoshop, kind of all of the stuff. And this little guy is because I'm working on a video where I'm testing out playing modern games on a CRT. It's really cool. You gotta see RTX on a CRT.
Ooh, sounds fun. How does it work?
You have to wait for the video.
Damn it, Phil.
Got this little guy because I did it. Gotta remember what I'm doing it all for. And of course, I'm rocking the Hyper-Beast desk mat because it is literally the best. I like it in gray. I'm a little bit less of a stickler when it comes to keyboards and mice. I just got a Corsair here and a little XPG. Nothing special. But this thing I will never shut up about. This is the Ugreen 15-in-1 dock. It is so freaking fast. Maybe I should have just put the camera down.
Hey, Chance, tell them about your setup.
What's up, guys? I'm Chance. I have a few different titles. I'm not really bound to one, but some of the work that I do here, it includes brand partnerships, you know, so any content that you see that we may work with a brand, having those conversations and building those relationships. Help where I can on our social media side as well, running Twitter, getting posts out there. And then, you know, we have our PC building aspect where We try to build relationships there with partners like AMD and those guys. Setup wise, peripherals, what do we got? This I have not unboxed yet, but this is an Endgame Gear OP1 RGB Dark Frost. I'm excited to check this out. Keyboard, oh, I'm glad you asked. This is a Keychron Q6 Max. I've been daily driving this bad boy for the past year or so. I always come back to it. We get a lot of keyboards here. I'll test other keyboards out and, you know, see how I like them, but I always find my way back to this. This is another good mouse for productivity. I do like this Logitech MX Master. I think it's meant for Mac, but it works just fine on the PC as well. Specs, let's look at the build. We got a 4070 Super. We got a Intel Super. We got 4070 Super, Intel Ultra 7, 265K. I'm not doing the editing that Phil is doing, and so I don't really need like the best processor. I just need to be able to have, as you can see, a lot of tabs open at one time and be able to not get slowed down by it. So I've had no issues. We got good RAM, Kingston, GOATs, 64 gigabytes in this bad boy. A lot of jiggle bitties. I like blue. Blue is my favorite color, so as you can see, we got the blue aesthetic going. I like to call this a little Tron aesthetic.
Chance, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
How tall are you?
I am 6 foot 8 inches.
Jesus, how did you find a desk that actually fits you?
It was a process. This is the Blacklight Atlas desk.
Hey, what kind of mouse mat is that?
This is a HyperBeast mouse mat from MetaPCs. It is spacious, it looks great, the color looks amazing. I dare say, maybe biased, the best mouse mat I've ever had. I have 2 at home, 1 at work.
We can't do our jobs without a few awesome tools, and one of them is our NAS that Jared talked about in a video that we posted recently, as well as the Ugreen dock. Phil never shuts up about how fast it is, but probably the most important thing is our webcam. Chance picked up this little guy a while back, and after we saw him using it, we ordered 4 more. Now, I normally don't geek out over webcams, but this thing is just too cool. First off, it's tiny, which is cool, but watch this.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna hold up my hand, and that is gonna turn on auto framing. So now, as I move around, it follows me. And this one's fun. If you make an L shape, it actually zooms in. I didn't show you this, but it knows which way it's sitting. So if I get on a call with someone who's on their phone and I just rotate it and the magnet keeps it from falling, and boom, vertical video.
Isn't that sick? Okay, so Chance uses it for meetings with brands that we partner with, and I use it for weekly stand-up meetings with our Gilbert location. And we don't like the big light stuff, so I like using the OBSBOT because even with the lights off, still looks super clean. Now, I didn't know that it did this, but apparently if someone enters the frame, it auto adjusts to go into group mode, and it can blur out the background with more than one person. Phil, you've got one of these, right?
Yeah, I've actually been capturing a time lapse of the office for the last few days. This is pretty much a normal day in the office. We are extremely professional and really productive. I'm good. But we really couldn't do it without all the tools in the office, especially the OBSBOT. It's just really small, so I could use it pretty much anywhere. I could take it down to the studio, get shots of like motherboards and stuff, and it's just such a great professional environment. I love these guys.
Ooh, hey, God, can we not? All right, let's go to the studio. Come on. But first, let's go talk to the builders. Okay, now let's see some things that not a lot of people get to see. This is Chris's workshop. Now, we're not gonna give away all of his secrets and show everything, but just know that Chris water cools, prints custom cases, creates custom hardware, 3D models, designs, fabricates. Geez, Chris, is there anything you can't do?
If not, we'll learn it.
He's a learner. Come on, Chris, come check this out. All right, guys, say hi to Chris in the comments.
Hello.
There's Christopher. Chris, you built a lot of cool stuff here. In fact, one of my favorite builds that you put together was that avatar build that we did for AMD.
Yeah.
Tell people about that. That's pretty sick, yeah?
That's getting into more of the real custom side of things where we intentionally make a computer not look like a computer. So taking a case, throwing it through the parking lot, tearing it up, taking an angle grinder, cutting it apart, and then building a system, that's what we do in this realm of things.
And he's tall. Another one of my favorite builds is you did like a cotton candy PC and that Antec Torque. That was pretty sick.
Yes.
You did like a green one.
Great one. It was a great blank slate. We did powder coating on both of those, different color schemes, full cable mod cables, the works.
Dude, you can do anything. Chris can literally build anything. We've got like wall mount PCs that are in here for upgrades and repairs. You got anything cool to show these guys today?
Honestly, I want to show off this guy real quick before. So this is back in for some upgrades. This is a custom wall mount guy right here. Top of the line a little bit ago. So 1400K with the 4090. Still, obviously, incredibly high end.
Yeah.
But already back for upgrades. They want to go high end AMD this time and a 5090. So we're kind of seeing in its last form here. We'll be fully gutting it, doing new water cooling here in the central area, and then kind of breathing new life into it. I think they want to go full whiteout this time.
That's right. So yeah, the 4090 now just a little slow is.
Oh yeah, and I don't know how he's getting by with that. I mean, it's so old by now.
I mean, that's goals, dude. You're like 40 series, yeah, let me just get to a 5090 real quick. That's pretty sick.
What's currently the newest on the market? Cool, that.
So you built this initially and didn't it have a different color in the coolant, or is this the coolant that it came with?
So this is our original. We did a black coolant, which is really hard to do. I think there's only one company that makes a good black coolant, and even then it kind of has the Sharpie effect where it's just a really, really dark purple, so you have to really saturate it to get that kind of color shade in here. So he's wanting to change that out, and since the new board is also white, we're gonna do just white coolant, which will play off really nicely with the white radiators, silver fittings, and it's gonna be really clean.
Kind of hard to imagine here because it's sitting on its side, but this will be mounted on someone's wall, right? Like it's a wall mount PC.
Oh yeah, and then one really nice thick sheet of glass that just covers this whole thing.
So you get to see your PC all the time, just right there in front of you. Look up from your monitor and, oh, there it is. That's cool, man. Any other cool projects you're working on in here?
Oh, we got customer systems. We've got different specs. Of course, you have the configurator. So if you wanted a whiteout system and a Y70, we can do that. If you were looking for hardline and O11s, we got that as well. Every color scheme, different color fittings, we can do all of that.
If you can dream it, this tall gentleman can build it. All right, now let's introduce you to our builders. Say hi, guys. Hi, Zach. All right, I've gathered you all here for a very important reason, to meet them. Yes! Now, the biggest question that nobody asks is, how do you keep your graphics card safe? Well, it's an easy answer. We have the cage. This is Monica. She's a girl boss who gatekeeps our GPUs. Say hi, Monica.
Help me.
Our lawyers, and by that we mean ChatGPT, said that we should probably let you know that Monica is A, free to leave the cage whenever she chooses to do so, and B, is not under any duress. She just thought it would be funny to say that.
Don't listen to him, it's not true.
Oh, she's fine. Let's head upstairs and see where the magic's made. Hey, man. Hey. Welcome to the studio. Guys, let's do a little bit of a tour. So you probably recognize this set from a lot of our videos and shorts that you see all over the internet, but I want to show you some of the cool stuff that we have here in the studio, and there's some stuff that you don't see behind us that I'm going to show you in just a second. But let's check out some of the cool stuff we have here. This is probably one of my favorite systems that we have. A customer brought this in and said, you can have it. Do you want it? And I said, are those two GPUs in SLI? And they said, yes, Zach, they are. And so we got this awesome system with these GTX graphics cards in SLI, a technology that is now dead, but nonetheless, very, very cool. We've got that on the set. Hyper Beast mouse mat. You've seen it peppered throughout the video here because we love the MetaPCs mouse mats that we've been making. They've turned out really great. Also, just GPU boxes from years past. Anyone remember a little brand called, oh, I don't know, EVGA/EVGA? We've got a lot of these boxes from yesteryear where we can remember a simpler time. It's kind of fun to look at, right? All the various stuff here that we have on display has come from customer builds or stuff that's been donated to us from vendors and manufacturers. Also, a lot of cool stuff on here like personal totems. Bag of Player One coffee, that's my coffee company. We have balls. Anyone remember drinking balls? Late night gaming? Dude. Just balls. Me? Dude, balls, so good. And I found out that it really doesn't have that much caffeine. It's like, I don't
60
know,
milligrams.
60. Now we're just pumping ourselves with 300 milligrams every day, which, boy, we sure have grown a lot, haven't we? Come a long way. You got Ricky Berwick. You have the Labubu. A lot of people say that that's possessed by Satan.
So which customer brought the Labubu in?
I brought the Labubu in. I brought him in. That was me. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Also, the FLP01 we filmed with this today. This is such a cool retro case that has new technology built into it, obviously. I/O there, very, very cool. Let's show some other stuff in this studio.
Speaking of EVGA, want to see something cool?
Yeah.
This right here is my system.
A Phil original.
Yeah, that's my 3090. The pump died in it. We actually just made a Heyman video about it, remember?
So yeah, you had a water-cooled 3090, which is like the goated card, and an EVGA as well. Such a cool card, and something bad happened.
Yeah.
It's not good at dying.
I'm not gonna let it die. I'm gonna put an air cooler on it.
I can see the GPU surgery is already happening on this one. That's good stuff.
So what's over here, Zach?
Okay, so this is something that's currently in production right now, so God bless this mess, but check it out. We have a brand new desk setup setup, some monitors. This is gonna end up being another space for us to film in, maybe do some like game streaming and stuff. Also a really good spot for us to review all the keyboards that we get in. In fact, I wanna show you this one that we got in not too long ago. This is a Black Myth Wukong Keychron keyboard that they made. I think it's still in here. See if one of the guys ran off with it or not. It's usually Chance. Chance is the one that, he's my keyboard gremlin. Loves it. Look at these keycaps. Like, it's just so cool to be able to show off some of this hardware and also give you guys the opportunity. We want to start giving away a lot of this stuff too, because a man only needs so many keyboards, Phil. You know what I mean? So yeah, so some very cool stuff that we have here we'll be able to unbox. We're also working on these nano leafs that we're gonna put in the background here, stuff like that. And obviously it wouldn't be an ultimate setup without a sick ultra wide monitor. This is the Samsung G9 OLED, right? Yeah, Samsung G9, that's an OLED, baby. That is good stuff. Big OLED. That is some good gaming. Yeah, so we'll be able to show off like a bunch of different products here, do some reviews and stuff. We have a monitor in for review right now. And then, I have to show you this. This is so cool. This I'm very proud of, and the guys are not as proud as I am because they're sick of me buying old stuff and bringing it in. This is our retro set, still a little under construction right now. You can see like a GTX 570 up there, Voodoo 5500 AGP card up there. We have some cool retro tech that we're gonna start talking about on the channel as well. So a lot of fun. This is our little studio that we've got. This is where we make all the content that you know and love. Check it out.
Zach, how do we do news? Where's the news set?
Well, it's blended into our beautiful set here. In fact, there's a nice screen that could appear at any given time. And the nice thing about it is it's so quiet. We have the rails and they just kind of come down and don't make a whole lot of noise until it hits the bow. We have a green screen. So this drops down while we do news. I sit here at the desk and I get an appropriate sized chair so that I can be high up and everyone can see me because I'm a short gentleman. Yeah, that comes down, we make the news, and that's where you see all the magic happen every week here on the MetaPCs channel. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for the setup tour. We have so much fun making content for you guys, and the guys like Phil, they are just incredible. We have an awesome team here. So thank you so much for subscribing and watching and allowing us to make content for you. If there's stuff that you'd like to see from behind the scenes that maybe I didn't show off or you want to see more of, let me know in the comments down below. For now, we'll see you next time. Oh, and if you want to get your hands on one of those sick OBSBOT webcams that we use, the link is in the description.
Whew, man, that was a lot.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right, dude.
They're gonna freak out whenever they find out about like Monica's actually locked in there.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get the lock fix?
Oh God.
Oh no!